Alright, so you always hear the 360 bitches, especially general MLD, talking about 360 sales and how it's all about the sales. Well, let me tell you something. What I'm about to say, a lot of you might not agree with it. Some of you might. Every gen, there's always one thing that counts. Every next generation. When the PS2 came out, Xbox came out, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo GameCube, PS3, 360. It's always one thing every generation that most people automatically automatically know what's gonna happen. Automatically, there's always one thought in their head that they're gonna think about when they buy it before it even comes out, and that's graphics. Graphics. Every time this next gen, like when PS3 360 came out, all I thought about was graphics. I didn't think about games or anything. That a lot of people think about graphics. Maybe casual gamers always think about that. Even hardcore gamers think about that. But I mean, when I seen the 360 when I first got it, I thought it has better graphics because I didn't really play the PS3. I played a demo of NBA 2K. I think it was 8 at GameStop or EB Games, and yeah, I didn't really care about games, but care about graphics. When I seen all these exclusives come out, like Killzone and Resistance, I automatically knew it was a fact that Killzone and every other exclusive on the PS3 is better graphics. And it's not just the games, but it's the machine itself has better graphics. That's why, not just because of Blu-ray, but it's because of how powerful the PS3 is too. So it's not about sales every generation. In my opinion, number one, all people think about is graphics, because that's what next gen's all about, in my opinion. Graphics always have to be better than last gen, and then the gen before that. It's just like when the PS4 comes out, or the Xbox 720, whatever it's going to be called. It's going to have better graphics. It might not be a big difference, but it's going to have better graphics. And that's the number one thing they always focus on first, is graphics. And then second, honestly, to me, is games. Like exclusive, like the PS3 has way more and better exclusives than 360. That's number two. Or you can even put games first and graphics second, but either way. Number three, I'd probably say, is the features that it has, and that's like online and Blu-ray, Wi-Fi, text chat, basically all the updates. That's number three for me, and that's all that really matters to me. And if that's good, that means your online is going to be good too. And yes, XLB is still a tiny bit better than the PSN. I'll say that still. But Sony has a press conference coming up August 14th. Maybe they'll announce 3.0 update. Maybe the PS3 Slim. Or yeah, the price cut. So who knows what they're gonna say? But as soon as the 3.0 update comes out, it's gonna be over. So I mean, right now the PS3 is dominating anyways. But hey, the sales matter, right? Like the sales really matter when everything else is better on the PS3. Doesn't people think about don't people think about the reason why it has more? Okay, yes, it came out a year before, so it's obviously gonna have a head start. People's Xbox die and they break down, or they either get a new one which costs more money, and then Microsoft makes more money off that. And plus, with all the also Xbox Live, they get more money from that. And I know that's not sales to Xbox 360 buying it, but that's still more money to Microsoft. And Bill Gates is I can make a whole rant on Bill Gates, how of a douchebag this guy really is. I mean, he brings, launch, when the Xbox 360 launched, everyone bought it, everyone pre-ordered it, and then it broke down for like everybody's launch, Xbox almost broke down. So they try to fix it. They said they'll fix it in a few months. And then the Elite comes out, it's the whole same shit over and over again. The only difference is it's black. They colored it black, like the PS3. So that didn't do shit. Why wouldn't they just bring all the Xbox 360s back, make a new product like same thing, but they will fix all the mistakes? But they didn't even do that. The freaking the failure rate went down to 17%. Now it's even going higher. I know the arcades. If you get an arcade, I mean, if you're gonna get an Xbox, I suggest you don't. But if you do get one, get an arcade. It has less chance of breaking down. And I know it doesn't have a hard drive with it. Just buy a hard drive for $100. That's what I did. So yeah, but then I'm like, fuck it, I'm selling that shit. So yeah, it's not about the sales, like I said. PS3 has everything that the 360 doesn't. The only thing that Xbox has that PS3 doesn't right now is XLB, Xbox Live, and that's not even that's just a little bit better than PSN. But on the other hand, the PSN's free, so it kind of evens out in the end, and everything else is free on PlayStation. The only thing that's not free is some of the stuff you have to buy in PlayStation Store. But that's only like, some downloadable content. A lot of the themes are free. A lot of the downloadable content is free. All the add-ons, the videos are free. Obviously, some other stuff too. So How can you say the 360 is better? Alright, PS3 has better games, more games, Blu-ray, which has better graphics, more memory, so more people can fit on a screen, free Wi-Fi, so you get free, not, you just don't get free online, but you get free wireless internet, better graphics, better controller. I mean, if you think this controller is not better than the Xbox 360 controller, then you're stupid. Tell me, some people still argue about the controllers. The only thing I don't like about the PS3 controller is that it's too small. That's the only thing. And it fits in your hand good enough, but that's the only reason, that's the only one thing I don't like about it. Alright, you don't need a fucking charger for this. It comes with one, or you can buy one, or I don't know if you can buy, it came with mine, so. You plug it in, it's done charging in 45 minutes, and you can still play while it's charging. And some people say the Xbox 360 charger pack costs 20, 30 bucks. Well, sorry, where I live in Canada, it's about 40 to 50 bucks. So wherever you live, it might cost 20. But that's still 20 bucks. You don't have to pay for this. Another thing, it has a 6-axis. And I know 6-axis is not very good. It's not used for a lot of games. But hey, it still has it. So how can you complain, right? So yeah, the controller is even better. What else did I didn't mention? The developers are better. There's more and better developers on the PS3 than there is Microsoft. There's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog has best graphics, one of the best graphics engines, and the gameplay is awesome. Like Uncharted, it's all about Naughty Dog and Uncharted. It's crazy. Killzone, Guerrilla Games. Yeah, Guerrilla Games. Their first Killzone game came out. It didn't do that good in it did good in sales, but it didn't do, like, sales matter, right? But it did good in sales, but the reviews weren't that good. But I think PlayStation Magazine gave it like a 9 or 9.5. So I mean that's kind of high, obviously. But hey, I like the game. Yeah, it had glitches. It's kind of like SOCOM version of the first-person shooter because it had a lot of glitches. It had audio problems. Like when you reload, it takes a while for the sound actually to kick in when you reload. Yeah, like I said, glitches. There's animation problems when you shot somebody. They didn't go down right away, and they kind of like went like that. Basically, that's basically, the gameplay was solid. Graphics were pretty good for PS2. It was actually, I think, awarded one of the best graphics on the PS2. Another thing, God of War 2 has better graphics than most Xbox 360, or not 360, but original Xbox games. And yes, the original Xbox did have better graphics than the PS2. But then, when God of War 1 and 2 came out, it had better graphics than any other Xbox game. So I guess PS2's potential, they waited until God of War 2 came out in the graphics. Just like the PS3 waited until Resistance 2 and all MGS4 and all the other games came out to actually see what graphics were better. So I guess maybe in the long run PS2 did have better graphics than the Xbox. Who knows? Yeah, but that's about it. That's my little rant on all that. And yeah, keep playing PS3. It's the best. Peace.